Everybody on YouTube, this is Ken with XMods Gaming, and this is my review, kind of my thoughts mostly. There's tons of review videos about the Nintendo Switch, and I finally got one. Yeah, it's, in a turn of events, I lost my crappy call center job, just crappy management, and, got a job at a restaurant, and they were paying me like minimum wage, and then I quit and then got a job somewhere else that's kind of iffy. But I happened to get a Nintendo Switch. So yeah, this was my wife wanted, actually. And it's a pretty cool system, and I'm going to talk about it and show you a few things. So, here we go. And here's the Switch itself. Oh, look, I can see me seeing you in it. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so yeah, here's the Joycons. You could take these off. They have, I don't know if you've seen that light flash, but yeah. And then it's only this big, so it's pretty small. Yeah, it has the Integra GPU in it. Yeah, GPU. And I think it's like 1.8 megahertz or something like that. Or gigahertz, I should say. So yeah, it's not built for speed. But what's crazy is it has a USB-C port right there. It got, I think, two little buttons in there that detect when you dock the system in the dock. And it got a kickstand, which is pretty cool. And then right there's your micro SD card, if you can see that. Yeah, pretty cool system. You got your fan, and then let's see, did I screw that up? Okay, right here's a micro SD card. Oh yeah, right here's where your game cartridges go in. Big ass contacts right there. And then you put it in, of course I have Zelda, who doesn't? When you buy the system, you're probably gonna get Zelda. I want to get Sonic Mania on here because it seems like it would be cool to have that portable. And then what's really cool, from what I got, and I'll show you in a second here. Let me just snap these Joy-Cons back on. And I got this like a month ago. My wife, she works, I'm not going to name the company, but where she works, she gets so many points or whatever for whatever she does, and she's like, oh, I'm going to put in for a Nintendo Switch for you. I'm like, oh, you don't have to, it's not a huge deal. I told her I might not get the Switch, even though I've been following it for like a year before it was even released. When it was called the NX, and there's all these rumors that it might be a portable device. And then she, I totally forgot about it. Like 3 months later, she wins it when won it when I'm down on my luck, because she has a full-time job and I don't. So, yeah, so it was cool, to actually get this from her. And yeah, I enjoy it, I haven't been playing it a whole lot lately, but I only had it for, yeah, literally probably not even a month, probably a few weeks now, and I've been debating to make a video about it, so I'm glad I did. Anyways, not to take too much time, and then you got these little things that slide on top of the Joy-Cons. You've probably seen those before, which are kind of cool. Basically, it's to make them individual controllers. So you have like your, I don't know, L and R buttons. Do not put these on backwards because they're a pain. They got a little plus symbol to tell you which direction to slide it on to the Joy-Con. And then cherry on top, because I got the Switch for free, I could actually spend money on accessories, so I got this Zelda case. you know, and then it has spaces where you can put your games. So if I get more games, which I hope to do once I get back on my feet, um, that's gonna be really cool. And then, you know, let's see. Let me turn on the system. I don't remember how to turn it on because it's been a while. So here's the power button on top, and then you get greeted with the Nintendo logo. Um, and it doesn't take long for it to boot up. You know, I pretty much got one game that I downloaded on it called Alpha Mission 2. It's a Neo Geo game on there. And then, yeah, it's the interface. So mostly what I want to talk about is, you know, should you get a Switch? Um, yeah, I mean, that's definitely up to you. The Switch, you know, it has some issues, like it doesn't have YouTube, it doesn't have, you know, web browsing capability yet. They're gonna do an update for it. It's strictly a gaming machine right now, and that's cool by me. The eShop seems to be pretty good, you know, kind of buggy. Sometimes you go into the eShop to buy a game, or download a demo, and it'll say not available at this time, so obviously they're still working on it. The switches, I haven't really checked, but it looks like they're getting, as of this video right now, there's more switches showing up on shelves and stuff like that. It has 32 gigs of internal memory, and yeah, it's you know, it's a pretty cool system. You know, here I'll fire up a game. I'll fire up a non-Nintendo game just for copyright reasons. I'll fire up the Neo Geo game. And then, you know, so you got these indie games. I think I only spent like $7 for this. This game you could do like Japanese version, which I don't know, if you're into this stuff, you probably don't care if you are or not. I guess you have to press a plus button. So you got like a plus and minus button as well. And then I think this is for like brightness. This button over here. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool system. So I'm excited to play console quality games on the go. I always had this idea. This is why I was excited about it. Is I always wanted a tablet. Said, why not? You know, I know there's aftermarket controllers. Well, how come someone doesn't make a tablet with controllers? Because nothing's worse than downloading a game and playing a game that has touchscreen controls. You know, you don't have that feedback response. You know, you really don't have that control. Let's see, insert coin. Let's see. I don't know, I kind of forgot how to play this. But yeah, it's definitely a cool thing to have. But I guess I'll just put it on the demo screen for now. I mean, it doesn't fill up the whole screen because it's an arcade game. And then to go home, you can just hit the home button. And then the game is running in the background, so I can just always go back in there to play it again. Battery life is pretty good, you know. It seems to last like 3 to 4 hours. It does tend to get hot, so if you guys do buy a case like this, make sure you hit the power button. And see, right now it's just in sleep mode, but you want to hold down the power button and then go to power options and then tell it to turn off. So you want to turn off this tablet before you stick it in a case like this, you know, if you're, you know, which might be a pain. You know, this is not, obviously there's a fan up here. It does get hot. You know, these are intake vents down here. So you don't want it, even in sleep mode, you don't want it in the case. You know, I haven't even dared to try it, but I've seen people say, they'll take it out and the fan's spinning super loud, and that means you're just overheating the device because it's still on. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for me right now. You know, kind of getting allergies, kind of sick right now, so you know, I'm glad you guys are watching this video. And please rate, comment, and subscribe. What I'm gonna do is once I hit 500 subscribers, if you like this video and then subscribe, you know, you can like this video and subscribe anytime. But once that'll enter you in for the contest, and once I hit 500 subscribers, you'll get a $25 iTunes gift card. Not everybody, it's a contest, so I'll pick a random person that's one of my subscribers, and I'll contact you and let you know if you have won, and then I'll send that out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or anything like that, if you want to see more about the Nintendo Switch, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.